Have you ever watched a drama and felt a deep hatred for a character? Now imagine if that hatred was directed at the actor in real life. It sounds crazy, but it happens all the time in the world of K-dramas. Today, we're going to talk about actors who were so good in their roles that they ended up being hated by the public. Has the hate crossed the line? Let's understand this shocking phenomenon. Being a villain can be one of the biggest challenges for an actor, and when the acting is impeccable, the audience feels it. Yoo Jae-myung says it best. He played Jang Dae-hee in Itaewon Class, an unscrupulous businessman who destroys the protagonist's life. He's arrogant, manipulative, and goes to great lengths to maintain his empire. The result? The audience started cursing the actor as if he were the villain himself. Now that's immersion, huh? Yoo Jae-myung, who is an experienced actor, has played many complex roles, but nothing compared to the impact that Jang Dae-hee had on the audience. Which actor surprised you the most by playing a completely different role to what you expected? Now, hold on to this. Ok Taecyeon, who we know as a charismatic idol from 2PM, shocked everyone in Vincenzo by playing Jang Jun-woo. At first, he just seemed like a bumbling lawyer, but when his true personality came to light, help! He was actually a psychopathic CEO who didn't hesitate to eliminate his enemies. The public was so shocked that there was even a boycott of his other work. Who knew Taecyeon could be so scary, right? And he himself revealed that he prepared intensely for the role, studying personality disorders to bring an even greater level of realism. But there's more! Kim Young-kwang took suspense to another level in Somebody as Sung Yeon-oh, a super charming architect who was also a serial killer. He seduced his victims on dating apps and then committed brutal crimes. The character's calculating and remorseless manner made a lot of people shudder, and some even said they'd never be able to see him in romantic roles again. Was he too good in the role? Kim Young-kwang, who usually plays lovable good guys, surprised audiences by delving so deeply into the dark side of his performance. We're on our way to 300 subscribers, and every subscription makes all the difference. If you like Asian culture and want to follow more incredible content, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Oh, and don't forget to like this video, because it really helps us to grow and bring you even more news. Lim Ji-yeon simply delivered one of the most hated villains in the history of K-dramas in The Glory. Her character, Park Yeon-jin, was a cruel bully, the kind that makes you want to see her fall. Since she was a teenager, she had terrorized the protagonist, Moon Dong-eun, with physical and psychological humiliation. But the shock came when, in the present, Yeon-jin reappeared as a famous TV presenter, living a perfect life while trying to hide her dark past. The public got so caught up in Dong-eun's revenge that Lim Ji-yeon received an avalanche of hate comments on social media. Many people couldn't separate the character from the actress and sent messages saying that she was disgusting and despicable. Can you imagine being attacked for doing your job well? Lim Ji-yeon revealed that she had to distance herself from social media and even avoid going out in public for a while due to the intensity of her fans' reactions. And the hatred didn't stop there. Kim Ji-hoon, who played Baek Hee-sung in Flower of Evil, a cold and manipulative man who is revealed to be the real killer in the series of crimes that marked Do Hyun-soo's past. His performance was so intense that some people went so far as to call him a monster in real life. He even mentioned in interviews that some people looked at him strangely on the street, as if he really was the psychopath he brought to life in the series. Lee Yoo-bi, meanwhile, suffered an absurd amount of hate for her role as a manipulative influencer who blatantly lies to stay on top. The public was so disgusted with the character that they sent actual threats to the actress. Guys, calm down. It's just acting. But what about the actors themselves? How do they react? Lim Ji-yeon, for example, confessed that she was shocked by the intensity of the public's reactions. She even joked that it was an unintentional compliment, since it meant that her performance was convincing. But the hate was so heavy that she had to take a step back from social media. Kim Young-kwang also revealed that, although he was proud of the impact of his role, he hadn't expected the public to take things so seriously. Ok Taecyeon commented that, after Vincenzo, he received fewer invitations for romantic roles, as directors began to see him as a potential villain. This career change shows how a single role can define or complicate an actor's career in the entertainment industry. And all of this raises an important question. To what extent can the audience separate fiction from reality? Hating a character is normal, after all. That's what makes the experience of watching a drama so engaging. But turning that hatred into personal attacks against the actors, that's another story. The pressure on artists in South Korea is enormous, and this kind of reaction can impact not only their career, but also their mental health. But at the end of the day, a good villain only proves that the actor was brilliant at his job. Hating a character means that they were convincing, but that shouldn't turn into personal attacks. Now tell me, which K-drama villain made you lose your temper? Have you ever felt angry with an actor because of a role? Comment below! Oh, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more content like this. See you next time!